Here we go. And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Seattle Mariners at Toronto Blue Jays in Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. All three being played at Toronto at the Sky Dome, Rogers Center, whatever you'd like to call it. I call it the Sky Dome. And here we go. Should be a very good game today at the Sky Dome, and a very good matchup as well. We have our starting lineups, and here we go for the Seattle Mariners, the visiting side. The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez. The first baseman, number 23, Ty France. The third baseman, number 28, Eugenio Suarez. The catcher, number 29, Cal Raleigh. The center fielder, number 17, Mitch. The DH, number 41, Carlos Santana. The right fielder, number 10, Jared Kelenic. The second baseman, number 26, Adam Frazier, former Mississippi State Bulldog, by the way. Just had to put that one out there. And the shortstop, number 3, J.P. Crawford for the Seattle Mariners. Starting pitcher, Luis Castillo. For the Toronto Blue Jays, the home side, the starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. The center fielder, number 4, George Springer. The shortstop, number 11, Bo Bichette. The first baseman, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The catcher, number 30, Alejandro Kirk. The center fielder, number 9, Teoscar Hernandez. The third baseman, number 26, Matt Chapman. The right fielder, number 15, Raimel Tapia. The DH, number 9, Danny Jansen. Or the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Sorry, 30. Left fielder was Teoscar. My bad. And the second baseman, number 1, Whit Merrifield. But game's about to start. The anthems are being played. And here we go. And I'll be scoring them on a score sheet. And I'll put the score plays on the card for the review. So that's what we'll do. So score the match, and then there you go. So here's some comments. Rory's here. See you in a couple. How we doing? Winvo. Yo, baseball. I told you I'd be doing this. I've been watching Cartoon Network live stream most of the day. Yeah. You had Over the Garden Wall on your TikTok now. I knew it. I knew it. Hopefully the Blue Jays put some balls over the left field wall. I tried. That didn't really play well. On the train right now to school. Saw some people get off at T-Mobile Park for the watch party. T-Mobile Park probably just as loud for a watch party as the Sky Dome is for the game. Seriously. I have to say, I respect that, though. Especially if the Mariners get out to an early, hot start. It'll be as loud as the Sky Dome. Now, I would hope, personally. Yeah, Over the Garden Wall is a good show. I was just saying. I knew you were. I knew you were. Another playing Oh Canada. You know, it's not a Canadian game. It's not a Canadian game. I won't sing. I'll say that for the World Cup. Should be a damn good series. We're about to find out. Only game I'll be doing is this one because Mississippi State tomorrow and TFC on Sunday. But I'll be watching the other two as much as I can. I don't think it'll be the complete games, but it'll be enough. Hopefully Sunday won't be the case, but I'll be able to watch the last couple of innings. Or maybe I'll pull the same thing I did for State LSU a couple of weeks ago. I mean, hell, why does it matter? TFC ain't. That game don't matter anyway. Or if it gets completely out of hand, then maybe I'll flip it at halftime. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll be back here anyway because it doesn't matter. TFC. The Jays do, but TFC don't. Florida Roots left the NPSL for another league. I can't believe that baseball's already in the postseason. Hockey's already about to start. Time is going by so fast. Yeah, I agree with that. It just felt like yesterday. The CONCACAF Champions League ended, and it was May. Summer was about to start. Now we're at fall. Now we're at fall. Don't hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Whit Merrifield got that Federico Bernardeschi haircut. Seriously. I like it. Come on! I can't do it like Fetty, but whatever. Yeah, I've seen that, but... First pitch is coming up very soon from Alek Manoah to Julio Rodriguez, of course. College basketball, 45 days now. Yep, that's even coming up. The Egg Bowl's not that far away, and college basketball ain't far away either. And the MLS Cup final. And the World Cup. We're busy. This is a busy channel. Well, we've been busy since the freaking July, or August. But, you know, such is the way. See, I think, I kind of like this style. Baseball, you could kind of go on tangents because, Vin Scully did it. So, wild call on the game, but the first pitch hasn't even happened yet. How we doing, Elias? I'm doing good. Let's hope the Blue Jays have a good game. The Charlotte MLS next thing. So you're saying about the Charlotte Independence. The Charlotte Independence is a team that is completely not part of Charlotte FC. The only reason why Christian Fuchs played there the year before Charlotte FC became a thing was just because he moved over there and they loaned him out to Independence. But Charlotte Independence's academy is a different academy to Charlotte FC's, but both are in MLS Next, the youth academy system. But Independence will never have a second team in MLS Next Pro or move to MLS Next Pro as a full team. The only way Charlotte would have an MLS Next Pro team would be the second team of Charlotte FC. So that's what I was trying to tell you. But because MLS Next is a youth academy system, then there's MLS Next Pro for those youth academy players to rise up to the second teams. Then, of course, so if it's pro, that's the second teams. If it's just MLS Next, that's the youth academy. Thoughts on PK Subban's retirement? Great player, great servant to the Montreal Canadiens, and then the New Jersey Devils and the Nashville Predators. Very good baseball player. Not a very good baseball player. Very good hockey player. Sorry. See, we're doing a baseball game, and I got tripped up there. But PK Subban, very good player, great guy. Great guy, great player. Put on well for his teams. Retired due to injury, but it was getting to that time anyway. But hopefully he enjoys his retirement. Deserves it. Did a lot of work. A lot of good work and good playing. So, watching Senegal, Sierra Leone, U17 AFCON qualifier semifinals. Who was better that match? What's going on here? It's not me. I think that was actually ESPN's problem. Orlando. It's gone to penalties. Oh, come on. Is anybody else's ESPN gone to shit? Or is it? Looks like it to me. Yeah, ESPN actually went, dark. Are you kidding me? Right before the game started. All I know to do is go to ESPN Plus. Let's do it. I'm not waiting. Nah, we ain't playing that game. But it's on ESPN Plus, and I got DirecTV connected to it, so there you go. We ain't gonna miss much. We may miss a pitch or two, but DirecTV had to crap it out, didn't it? There we go. Boom. Come on. There it is. Luis Castillo in the bullpen. There it is. I'll wait between innings. I'll check between innings to see if it's okay, but we didn't miss anything. How about I do this? Nope. So, at least we got it. Somehow it crapped out. Like ESPN 1 and 2 crapped out on DirecTV. I have no idea. But I got ESPN Plus, so first pitch will be next. We didn't miss anything. I've never seen something like this happen. Well, either DirecTV just sucks. My box had ABC. And ABC is ESPN channel. It had other channels showing. Like 5 seconds of commentary of like the Cardinals game. So I couldn't tell you what happened. But at least ESPN Plus has the Jays game unproblematically. Aaron Judge will no longer be a Yankee after this postseason. The way I see it, I sort of agree with you. I agree with you. I think Aaron Judge is going somewhere else. I think this season he bet on himself. He didn't get an extension. He didn't take an extension that was under market value. And he had one of the best seasons of all time. Or at least home run wise. Average wise, he almost won the Triple Crown. Luis Ariz won the batting title. But I do think Aaron Judge won't be. I agree. I think he's gone. I don't see the Yankees re-signing him. I think he feels a little bit backstabbed, so to speak. So, Red Sox, Blue Jays, Mets, all of that. Alek Manoah's on the mound. It's about to be a first pitch. I mean, yeah, but not really, though. This season, the roster is good enough. Like, they can. It's not completely out of the realm of possibility. The last couple of years, though, before this, yes. Is there some dude dressed up as an umpire in the stands? Yep. Okay, that's hilarious. And we got the Seattle Mariners watch party on TV being shown at T-Mobile Park, Safeco Field as well. Judge goes to Houston. The league would be screwed. The league would be screwed if he goes to Houston. The league would be finished Julio Rodriguez to lead off against Alek Manoah. We are almost underway. Couple of seconds. We got Julio Rodriguez. They're really taking their sweet time with this, aren't they? Oh, it is 307. Well, that's why they say 307, I guess. Alek Manoah, 2.24 ERA in the regular season, 16-7, 23% strikeout rate, 196 and 2/3 innings, 7% walk rate, right around the average for both strikeouts and walks. 4th in MLB on ERA. 31 starts this season for Alek Manoah. A West Virginia University product. Wearing the blue jerseys, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays. Wearing the blue jerseys, as they should in the playoffs. The memories that were made back in 15-16 in those blue alternate jerseys will never be forgotten. At least I had 2015 and 16. And for the first pitch, Alek Manoah versus Julio Rodriguez. Alek Manoah winds up. Throw, strike. What a strike. Good throw. First pitch strike for Alek Manoah. And he's already on a good front foot here. Leads in the count. Alejandro Kirk sets up outside. Fouled away by Julio Rodriguez. He's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 behind the count. I didn't see it. And Manoah could put away Rodriguez on 3 pitches here if he so desires. Kirk sets up on the outside again and fouled away by Julio Rodriguez. He stays alive. Still nothing in 2. Alek Manoah, the pitcher of the month in September for the AL, 4-0, .88 ERA. And it looks like he's bringing in that form to this playoff game, the playoff so far. Kirk sets up on the outside again. The pitch, and it hits Julio Rodriguez. And they say that's a hit by pitch, even though he was swinging, but he was hit by it as he was swinging, but they give it. Yep, it does go into his hands, actually. Yep, so that's a walk. That's not what you want to do against the Seattle Mariners if you're the Toronto Blue Jays. You walk a Mariner, they will make you pay for it. Goes off the hands of Julio Rodriguez as he was swinging, but it does go off the hands. 4 pitches. The first ball, and that's a walk. Ty France now up for the Seattle Mariners. Ty France, the first baseman. Manoah, can he rebound from that? Ty France, oh, he gets brushed back. That's a ball. Oh, no, Alek. Oh, no. Alek, you started so well, but he brushes back Ty France. He's either don't go Rick Ankiel. Please don't go Rick Ankiel. Oh, my God. I do not like what I'm seeing. Manoah behind in the count, and that's a foul ball, 1-1 in the count for Ty France. What I think about the Maple Leafs this year, they'll do good and then lose in the first round, as per. One and one. 6 pitches for Manoah. Ty France against Ty France. 1-1 count. And strike! What a swing! Ty France takes a cut, but he misses it. 1-2. Manoah can put him away. Nice movement on that pitch. He gets Ty France to swing. Bite on that one. It's 1-2 for Manoah against Ty France. Can he put him away? Here's a pitch. That's a hit. To first base, Manoah gets France. But Rodriguez advances to second. 1 out, 1 on second. That's a force out, first baseman to the pitcher, force out, 3-1 for Ty France. Could also call that a fielder's choice if you wanted to, but now up is Eugenio Suarez, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And that's going to be a ball. Fastball by Manoah is just a little bit low. They call it a ball. What up, Connor? Yeah, probably. It's going good. It's going good. This game looks like it's pretty good so far. Suarez takes the ball low. Fastball. 1-0. That's a hit. And that'll be down into right field. It'll be 1-0 already for the Seattle Mariners. Eugenio Suarez gets an RBI double. One nothing Mariners. Eugenio Suarez with an RBI double. Yes, I saw. Very sad scenes. Eugenio Suarez with a great hit. Put good contact on it. RBI double. See, I told you, you walk a Mariner, you're going to pay for it. There you go. Cal Raleigh, the man who sent the Mariners to the playoffs, is now up. The catcher. That's a hit. And it pops up, and that will be going out of play. Strike one. Foul ball, strike one. See if the Blue Jays can come back from that. Early lead for the Mariners, but can the Blue Jays come back from that? Cal Raleigh. Strike one on him. Can he get ball 1-1? Two-seam fastball by Manoah. Doesn't find the area. The Raptors look pretty good. I think they'll do at least as good as last year, if not better. So at least the Eastern Conference semifinals. I think people are sleeping on him. 1-1. That's hit. Fouled away. 1-2. Blue Jays. Alek Manoah on the precipice of striking out. Cal Raleigh. Can he? I think so. Manoah with a pitch. Ball. But it's blocked by Kirk. 2-2. Manoah's definitely had a couple of hiccups this inning for sure. Definitely had a couple of hiccups this inning. Not complete Rick Ankiel, but it could get that bad. I have a bad feeling. That's popped up. Fouled ground, and that'll stay foul. I didn't watch the game against the Broncos and Colts yesterday. I'm glad I didn't because it looked horrible. I'm glad I didn't. It looked horrible. I predicted the Colts or the Broncos to win, actually. The Colts did win, I should say. I thought Russell Wilson could beat the Colts. I was wrong. 15 pitches for Manoah in this inning, 2-2. Cal Raleigh staying alive, foul ball. And that's a ball, 3-2. Manoah, this feels like Rick Ankiel. I have a bad feeling. This feels like Rick Ankiel. I've seen it before. Manoah. Raleigh. Cal Raleigh. Gone. Home run. 2-run home run. Cal Raleigh. 3-0. Two-run home run. Cal Raleigh. 3-0 Seattle Mariners. Oh, well, Mitch, the center fielder, is coming up. And Alek Manoah, it ain't completely walking everybody, but this isn't a good start. And Pete Walker comes out to talk to Alek Manoah. Not a good start. Not a good start. Cal Raleigh gone. That was a banger of a home run. Cal Raleigh just went boom. I mean, it's not over yet. The Jays could easily come back, but oh my. Both hits to left field. Cal Raleigh home run. Eugenio Suarez RBI double. And now it's Mitch against Manoah. And Manoah ball 1-0 on the count. The Mariners, they're damn good. They're damn good. Ball 2-0. Manoah's just struggling out there. This reminds me of opening day. That's a ball, 3-0. 3-0. 20 pitches in the first inning for Alek Manoah. Man, this hurts. That's hit, fouled away, strike one, 3-1. Will you do a Raptors live stream this year? I probably will. I'll say yes, I will. There's 82 games. I'm bound to do one at some point. This is going to be a high-scoring game for both teams, I think. Are you sure about that? That's hit by Mitch to Matt Chapman, 5-3, force out. Or ground out, 5-3. 2 outs. Carlos Santana, the DH. Carlos Santana, the DH. Matt Chapman throws to Vladdy to get out Mitch, and no, it's on to Carlos Santana. Can we get out of the inning with this much, at least keeping it to this level of damage? I trust the Blue Jays lineup that they're going to chip away at the very least. And Manoah, strike. Oh, did Santana go? They say he went. Strike one. Santana went. The DH, Carlos Santana, former Cleveland Indian or Cleveland Guardian. He played for them when they were the Indians. It's not wrong. Yeah, Colts and Broncos. That game sucked. Manoah. 23rd pitch, 24th pitch of the inning. Santana swings through it. Santana trying to go Slantana, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Three runs, 2 hits off the Seattle Mariners this inning. Yeah, 3 runs, 2 hits. 2 strikes. Manoah, can he get out of this inning on 25 pitches? And that's a ball. 1-2. Yeah. Shit, a 20-minute inning. Well, more like 15 or 16, but it's only the first half. And here's the pitch. Strike! Looking! Strikeout looking. Backwards K. Carlos Santana struck out looking. 3 runs on 2 hits for the Mariners this inning. Of course, the other one was a walk. Hit by pitch by Rodriguez. 2-0 St. Louis. Okay, that's good at least. Let's see what Luis Castillo does in the bottom of the first. Let's see. 3-0 Mariners at the bottom of the first. Okay, so it's back on TV. Good. All right. Back on TV. We're good. I did not like that top of the first, but we'll see what happens. Can the Jays come back? I mean, it's not impossible. Not impossible. The Toronto Blue Jays definitely will have their chance to come back. At the very best, you could hope Alek Manoah goes about 6 innings. That's what you'd want out of Manoah. If he goes 6 innings, couldn't ask for a better start for the Mariners. Yeah, if you're a Mariners fan, this is exactly what you wanted to see. Get out to an early lead in Toronto. Get your fans loud at T-Mobile Park, Safeco, at their watch party. Not too bad. Lineup for the Blue Jays: George Springer, Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Alejandro Kirk, Teoscar Hernandez, Matt Chapman, Raimel Tapia, Danny Jansen, and Whit Merrifield for the Toronto Blue Jays. The lineup for this game. Top loaded, but it's a lot better than what it is. The bottom 3 still sucks, but to a certain extent. No, Danny Jansen's okay, but Tapia and Merrifield, you have a rally going. You hope they keep it going. We'll see, though. But George Springer to lead off against Luis Castillo. A 3.17 ERA with the Seattle Mariners. 4-2 in his 11 starts. So, well, the game started at 3:07, so it's a 20-minute inning. Strike 1 on Springer, 2-seam fastball. So, George Springer, center fielder for the Blue Jays. Springer hits it, and it's going to be picked up, and that'll be a force out. 6 or ground out. 6-3. George Springer grounds out to J.P. Crawford. Throws it to Ty France to get the first out of the inning. Winner of this series takes on the Houston Astros. So that's a ground out for George Springer. Not bad contact. Not bad contact. Could have been better. Bo Bichette. He's been hot throughout September to end the season. Can Bo Bichette get a hit here. Oh, Juan Yepez hit a home run for the Cardinals. Nice. Bo Bichette swings through it. 2 swings through 2 strikes. Luis Castillo getting through his inning pretty quickly so far. Looks like it at least. Castillo could put Bichette away here. And Bo Bichette flares it down. Frazier to France. Another ground out. Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, picks that up and throws it to Ty France. And Vladdy Guerrero Jr. comes up here. Vladdy Jr. What can he do? Can he cut the deficit? Vladdy. Ball. 1-0. Vladdy. Ball. 2-0. Alejandro Kirk would be next if Vladdy reached safely. Whether it's a walk. It would be great if the Jays could tie it up. If Teoscar Hernandez could go yard and do that. But that's a strike. 2-1. See. Vladdy. Ball. He doesn't go. 3-1. He's ahead in the count. Luis Castillo, his second career postseason start. The last time he made a start was the 2020 Wild Card Series against Atlanta. Five innings pitched. Strike. 3-2. Full count. On the inside. Castillo. The Blue Jays' last postseason series. Vladdy hits it, and it goes straight to Frazier. And that's another ground out. 3 straight ground outs for the Jays this inning. 4-3 ground out. No runs, no hits. The Mariners go back up. Alek Manoah to great first inning for Luis Castillo. It's full. Now, Alek Manoah is a starter. Put some respect on Alek Manoah's name. He's a starter. He was one of the best starters in the AL this season. You just shouldn't have been talking shit about pressure or something you put in your tires, but hey, you know. And now what happened? It's not completely out of reach, but Luis Castillo looks like he's freaking amazing. And, well, Alek Manoah, on the other hand, Mason Stuck says, go Mariners. Well, you're winning right now. End of the inning. 3-0 at the end of the first. $3-0 Mariners. Jared Kelenic to start the second inning for the Mariners. In their lineup, due up Jared Kelenic, Adam Frazier, and J.P. Crawford. At least the Cardinals are winning. That's good. I guess I ain't going to have to worry about the way it looks right now. I guess I ain't going to have to worry about Albert Pujols beating the Jays in the World Series. Having to, half worry about hating it 10 years on. You know, couldn't be bad, could it? Here we go. Blue Jays. Their first postseason since 2020. Their last postseason series was a wild card series sweep against the Tampa Bay Rays in the pandemic year. And I feel like the wild card series is bad juju for us because this doesn't look so good. Alek Manoah back on to face Jarred Kelenic. There's a first pitch, ball. His 27th pitch of the game. I hope so. It's all good. It's all good. I know he don't look good right now, but Yusei Kikuchi would have looked worse. That's a strike. Low corner on Kelenic. 1-1. Good pitch there by Manoah. Just start pitching like that and not go do a horrible impression of Rick Ankiel. Come on now. That's a strike. Rolls through, but it's 1-2. Kelenic swung through. Like, seriously, that first inning was a horrible impression of Rick Ankiel. Was it that bad? Probably not, but when I see a young pitcher struggling in the playoffs after they say they're not worried about pressure, well, first thing my mind goes to is the Rick Ankiel situation, and that's a strike on the outside, but it's called a strike. Backwards, struck out looking. Jarred Kelenic struck out looking. 1 out already. Yeah, I believe it. It's kind of like Toronto FC in 2009. So close to the playoffs. All you got to do is win on the last day. But your team sucked ass for the 2 years before. So it's a very similar situation. And it's Adam Frazier. That's a ball. Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, in the box against Alek Manoah, who could have been a Mississippi State Bulldog, actually. If you listen to the John Gibbons podcast, Alek Manoah said he did take a visit to Mississippi State before he chose to go to West Virginia. He could have been a Bulldog as well. And that's a hit. That's a little looper into left field. Adam Frazier gets a single. Single for Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog. If you take a series until 3 game, if it's necessary, I don't know if you can survive against the Astros. Yeah, you know what? People saying if the Jays make it through, they lose to the Astros. I could probably see that now. J.P. Crawford. Ball. I don't think the pitch was bad on what Frazier got a hit on, so I'm not mad about it, but Castillo only took 11 pitches to get out of the first. Oh, yeah, the Jays are screwed today. That's going to be a strike. 1-1. A little bit under, a little bit low, but they give it to Manoah. And if he strikes out Crawford, but doesn't get the third out on a double play, Julio Rodriguez will be back up. Has to pick off Frazier. Doesn't get it. Very likely that Julio Rodriguez hits again this inning. Very likely. Manoah and Crawford takes timeout. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Manoah versus Crawford. Manoah Pitches, that's a ball, 2-1. Changeup goes way low. Almost Manoah's 40th pitch of the game in 2 innings. To be honest, if he goes 6 innings, that's a dub for him, for his sake. That's great for his sake. Yeah, it ain't a good start for the Jays. No, not at all. But at least we're in the playoffs. And that's a ball. 3-1. Feeling afraid until we head into ALCS. You know exactly we face with the winner of Mariners versus Astros, or Mariners Jays versus the Astros, I should say. Looking like it's going to be Mariners Astros. But who knows? Maybe the Jays come back, or the Jays win the next 2. I think you go Stripling Gosman. Ball, walks Crawford. It's now Julio Rodriguez back up. 2 on, 1 out. Julio Rodriguez is up for the Mariners. Manoah is scuffling. I thought he was going to pull a Marcus Stroman. He did not. He normally does. For a dude that's a foot taller, he does normally pull Marcus Stroman things. But here, no. He is not. Julio Rodriguez, strike 1. If you're Manoah, you probably want a double play here. Hell, we probably all do. Jays fans and everybody else alike. He's playing for the Cubs. He's on his couch right now. Well, I don't know exactly, but he's not in the playoffs. Strike! Yep. 2-0, or 0-2, I should say. Yep. Rodriguez swung. 2 sliders at 80 miles per hour from Manoah. Timeout. Toronto Blue Jays chose to not show up early in the game. Lucky the game's 9 innings. Yeah, Luis Castillo is really good right now. And Rodriguez strikes out. 3 straight pitches, strikes out, swinging. Manoah gets a strikeout there. Hasn't allowed any runs this inning. Put 2 on base, but they're 2 outs. At 2 outs, Ty France is up. Can Manoah get him out? Will soccer be hosted at the Sky Dome anytime soon? No. No, because they put in that dirt infield. So either you do what the NYCFC does and put a turf over the dirt, or you don't do it. I think they've used that's a strike. A little bit outside, but that's a strike given by the umpire. But their excuse of not playing CFL games and football matches at Sky Dome is the dirt infield. That's their excuse. Would be great to use it like Montreal uses Olympic Stadium, but that won't happen. That's a pop-up foul. 2 strikes. Manoah's a strike away from getting out of this inning relatively unscathed. Relatively unscathed compared to the first inning. Now the Jays just got to start hitting. Oh, the Cardinals are up at the bottom of the 8th. They're still winning 2-0. That's at least good for me. The Blue Jays are doing my work for me to stop worrying if it's going to be Jays Cardinals in the World Series and having to worry about me having to hate the fact that Pujols goes out a champion 10 years later. They're doing it for me. They're dealing with it for me. They're taking a dive. That's a throw. Popped up. And it will be caught. And Merrifield calls it off, but no, it goes to Teoscar. That's a fly out by Ty France. Fly out to 9. Teoscar Hernandez. And they got a hit. No, wait. No, one single, no runs. No runs, one hit. Jays get away with that. Alejandro Kirk coming up. To start the next inning, it'll be Alejandro Kirk, Teoscar Hernandez, and Matt Chapman for the Toronto Blue Jays in the second inning, at the very least. We need more than that. Bottom of the second. We need more than that, though. We need to probably see Raimel Tapia and Danny Jansen. Should I give up about caring about Daryl DK due to him probably never recovering from injury, or keep hoping? Keep hoping. He'll come back. He'll come back. Don't worry. But we got Kirk, Hernandez, and Chapman for the Blue Jays in the second inning, the bottom of the second. What are your thoughts about the Leagues Cup 2023 with the 47 clubs from MLS and Liga MX? I like the format. I do. I like the MLS Cup champion and the aggregate better Liga MX champion having a bye into the knockout rounds. The 3-team groups, I like it. I like it being determined by seeding, reverse seeding. So if you're a better MLS team, you got a worse Mexican team. But if you're a worse MLS team, you got a better Mexican team. Oh, Toronto's getting skull dragged by freaking Leon America. We're getting skull dragged, aren't we? And then somebody else. But I also like if there's a draw, you have a penalty shootout at the end of the game to give an extra point because there's 3-team groups, and the fact that Toronto needs practice. So I would gladly see them take a penalty shootout where it really doesn't matter. As long as they still get through the group. So I like the system. I do. Oh, it was a 2-run home run by Juan Yepes to put the Cardinals up. Nice. And Luis Castillo facing Alejandro Kirk. It kind of does, but the catcher Alejandro Kirk versus Luis Castillo. Castillo's only on 11 pitches, and Kirk looks at the first strike. Manoa's at like 40-something, and Castillo's only at 12. Strike. Kirk swings at a ball. High ball. 0-2. Nothing in 2. Alejandro Kirk. Come on. Kirk gets a hit. Fair. And it's going to be a single for Alejandro Kirk. Kirk gets a single. Alejandro Kirk. Good hit. Got to put contact, and he got contact down there. Good single for Kirk. Fair ball. Off a fair ball. Good hit. On the bottom corner, the bottom outside corner, he gets it fair. It hits fair before the first base bag and bounces out, and it's a single. Boom. Puts contact down, gets a hit. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. See, I'm liking the bottom of the second a little bit more. I'm not going to talk too much, but this is what I want to see. Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar puts it down. Double play. Oh, come on. Double play. I'm going to see if they challenge that before anything else. I need to see that again. Teoscar Hernandez, small chopper, little chopper right to Eugenio Suarez. Second base was easy and out, but first base, I think Teoscar, he got there. Teoscar got there. Teoscar got there, but they're not going to Look at it. Matt Chapman fouls it off. That'll be 5. Yep, 5-4-3 double play. I was shocked to see it, but that was completely stupid by Draymond, but very chaotic. Yeah. Yeah. And it's 0-2, and ball. Chapman gets a ball. It's 1-2. So the Jays get a hit, but they lose it as soon as Hernandez takes the first pitch and chops it down to Eugenio Suarez. And that's going to go backwards, foul ball, 1-2. I feel like they should have checked that play at first. They still should have one on base with one out, but I have no idea. Popped up. High pop-up. High pop-up. Will it fall? Yes. In the Bermuda Triangle. And we're going to get a single from Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman gets a single. 2-out single. Drops it into center field, into the Bermuda Triangle. And it's a single. It may not be the best, but it's worth it. Boom. Matt Chapman. That could have easily been caught by somebody. And they just let it drop. That could have easily been caught by somebody. Like, Julio Rodriguez could have pulled a Ken Griffey dive and catch, and that wouldn't have been a problem. Raimel Tapia is up now. The problem is we're 2 outs with a single, and Raimel Tapia's up. I don't like this. Ball. Just get on. Just get on and get it to Danny Jansen. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Find a way to get on safely. That's all I'm asking. Because Danny Jansen, I'm sure he could get a hit. Hell, Whit Merrifield, I'm sure he could get a hit too if Danny gets on safe, but that means at least we get 1 run. And that's a strike, 1-1. .22 pitches for Luis Castillo. They have run up his total just a little bit. That's for sure. Still halfway to what Manoah has, but Luis Castillo versus Tapia. Raimel Tapia. Strike. Corner. Painted the corner there. 1-2. Blue Jays have had a better bottom of the second, though. The second inning has been a lot better than the first. On both sides, honestly. Tapia fouls it off, but stays alive. 1-2. Suarez, Raleigh, and Mitch for Seattle at the top of the third. Raimel Tapia. Tapia flies it up, and it'll be caught by Julio Rodriguez. That's a fly out. It's a center fielder. That'll be 2 hits, 0 runs, and 2 hits. Top of the third is coming up. The Jays have calmed down a bit. You know what? Nobody wins in that situation. You know what? But I'll root for England a bit more in that situation, so hopefully they hold on. Be back in a second. There we go. Back. Somebody get that bot. There we go. Good, brother BKL. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Here we go. Top of the third. Crazy box. Hey, that's like the first one we've dealt with in a while. Tell you the truth. So we got Cal Raleigh, Eugenio Suarez, Cal Raleigh, and Mitch to start this third inning, top of the third. Manoah versus Eugenio Suarez. Strike. Suarez was 1-for-1. Suarez was 1-for-1 with an RBI double. And drove in Julio Rodriguez on the double. Also got driven in on Cal Raleigh's 2-run home run against Manoah. Ball. 1-1. Johnny All was not a bot. He was a person. He is a person. He is a person. Suarez. That's drops, but Chapman gets the first on time. Force ground out for Suarez. Be 5-3. Chapman to Vladdy. 1 out already. Cal Raleigh had a 2-run home run early. First inning, 2-run home run for Cal Raleigh, who sent the Mariners to the playoffs. See what he does in this. Inning. 2-1 USA over England over USA. Nice. Ball. One-zero. Strike. 1-1. Got him with a slider. Full time 2-1 England. Good. In that case, good. The only time I will root for England against the U.S. women's national team. Still 2-0 Cardinals. That's good news. That's a strike. 1-2. Okay. Interesting. 1-2 for the against Cal Raleigh for Alek Manoah, getting near 50 pitches. If he got 6 innings, that's pretty good. That's honestly pretty good. That's honestly pretty good after that first inning where he almost went full Rick Ankiel. That's a good thing. That's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh gets struck out swinging. Next up is Mitch, the left fielder. The right fielder for the Mariners. But Alek Manoah's been working it through. See what happens. See, he's settling down. That's good. That's good. He's settling down. 50 pitches, and that's a ball. Not a great pitch, but it's better than him going full Rick Ankiel in the first inning. Strike! 1-1. Just keep pitching like that. I think you go about 100. I think you go about 100. I think you go about 100 if he needs to. Boom. Strike 2. Foul ball, strike 2. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, they definitely have beef, but probably Poole's going to get traded if somebody gets traded. The Warriors ain't trading Draymond, and you know it. They would never do that. Even though Draymond has a history of being an aggressor of a player. But that's a pop-up. Could it be caught? Kirk? Nope, Vladdy. Foul out. Yep. Pop out to Vladdy. And the Jays, no hits, no runs. Top of the third, easy run from Manoah. Beat Danny Jansen, Whit Merrifield, and George Springer. In the bottom of the third. But for me, Draymond did nothing wrong. Jordan Poole shouldn't have been. I don't know everything about the situation. I just know what I'm reading, and I saw the punch. I didn't know the full situation. I just know what Draymond has done before, and I know the punch, what people have said. I haven't seen the full video because I could care less about the Golden State Warriors. I could care less. Can you guess my 3 favorite hockey teams? New York Islanders, Buffalo Sabres, Colorado Avalanche. Seemed like Avalanche and Jor. I know the Islanders are your favorite team, and I know you like Buffalo, so as a city, so I would guess those 2 are right. It's the Avalanche is probably wrong. There's nothing here. Absolutely nothing here. Don't waste your time. Trust me, don't waste your time. That's going to be a strike on Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen, 2 strikes. Swings through it. Luis Castillo's in his zone. Yeah, I agree with that. He's good. Damn good. And he's still not halfway to Manoah's pitch count. That's 1 and 2. Getting close, but Danny Jansen, 2 and 2. Castillo getting near his 30th pitch, and that's a strikeout. Looking. No, actually, swing. Whit Merrifield's next. Philadelphia Flyers. So the first 2 were right. Okay. Flyers. Okay. Whit Merrifield. The trade deadline acquisition for the Jays. Whit Merrifield. See what he can do. He's actually been playing pretty well. That's a ball. 1-1. That's a pop-up. Whit Merrifield. Right to Julio Rodriguez. And it looks like the first 3 innings, it's going to be 3-0 Mariners unless George Springer could do something. Seen the Flyers play twice at Barclays Center and UBS Arena. Nice. Strike. Could have swung through that, George. Could have swung through that. Could have easily swung through that. But no. There's a swing, and that'll be a hit for George Springer. There we go. Single for George Springer. 2 outs, 1 on. Bo Bichette's up next. Somebody get that bot. There we go. Good, brother BKL and Daniel. There we go. What's with these damn bots? 1-2, Cardinals over the Phillies with 1 out. Oh, shit, the bases are loaded. Wolff. Of course, the Cardinals don't make it easy on themselves, do they? No, they don't. Bo Bichette. Can he make it October instead of September? October, maybe? Ball! Oh, that's a horrible pitch by Castillo. That's 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Bo Bichette, come on. That's all it scored. It's up in the corner. Alec Boehm hit the pitch and it scored. Come on, Helsley. Who's pitching right now for the Cardinals? I understand if they're about to blow it if it's not Ryan Helsley, but Jesus Christ. Probably Giovanni Gallegos, isn't it? Bo Bichette. Boom! Foul. Try to go backside with it. Nothing out there. 1-1. Ryan Helsley it is. Okay, so how the hell are they about to blow this? Huh. Interesting. Bo Bichette, 1-1. Takes it and fouls it off, but he's swinging. They ain't going down without a fight, that's for sure. 1-2 count. One and two count. Bo Bichette. Come on. Hit a home run, please. And fouls it off. 1-2 still. 1 on, 2 outs. Springer. Singled. Bottom 3. Bo Bichette. Could he get a hit here in October? There's a hit. Oh! What a stop by J.P. Crawford. But it's a single. It's an infield single. Bo Bichette on. Alec Boehm got injured by hit by the pitch, and Sosa's a pinch runner. And it's 1-2. Still. Castillo. 2 on, 2 out. Vladdy hit a home run, man. Tie this game up. Tie this game up. I'm wearing a Jays jersey. This isn't completely unbiased. Come on, Vladdy. '40th pitch about to be thrown by Luis Castillo. I heard that was a thing. Vladdy. And that's a foul off. People are saying that's a thing. Vladdy 0-1 in this game so far. 2 hits, no runs, just like the last inning, but at least they're getting hits. It's not like they suck. If the Jays were sucking, I would not be happy with this game, but they're getting hits. Pop up, high pop up, and Julio Rodriguez will catch it. Vladdy flies out. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 2 hits, but that's their 4th. They've hit 4. They've got 4 hits. So it's 3-0. Andre Palante is taking over as a pitcher for the Cardinals. Oh, boy. I don't think that's the move they want to make. Let's see this. Cal Raleigh, Eugenio. There we go. So this inning is Santana, Kelenic, and Frazier for the Seattle Mariners in the 4th. Top of the 4th. Three nothing after the first 3 innings, the first third of the game. I think it should be good to update that. Every 3. But if that's all they're going to give me, 1 bad Alek Manoah inning was enough. Knowing the Jays, that could be what kills them for the game. They're getting hits, though. That's the problem. It's not like they're laying down, which is a good thing, but oh, we're through the first 3 innings within the hour. That's good. Good. But 4th inning, Carlos Santana, Jared Kelenic, and Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog. I'm not going to stop with that. I will hit you over the head with that until this match is over. This game is over. Hail State. That's going to be a ground out Manoah to Vladdy. One out. Oh, boy, the Phillies have the lead. The Phillies have the lead against the Cardinals. Of course they do. Gene Segura, 2-run single. And still only 1 out. Jared Kelenic, strike. Top of the 4th. Charlie Montoya. He ESPN spelled Charlie Montoyo's name wrong. That's what you deserve. Lovely. Kellenic flies out to Tapia. That'll be 7. Fly up to 7. Jared Kellenic flies out. Adam Frazier. Last time I saw Andre Palante pitch live, he blew the game, or almost. Yeah, regulars that I trust. Wholeheartedly. Adam Frazier. Strike. Former Mississippi State Bulldog, Adam Frazier. Self-score gives box score. Self-score gives box scores for every player, and its accuracy is great with being spot on like ESPN. That's a ball, 1-1. Phillies. I hope you're saying oh no about the Phillies or Winvo. Or the Cardinals-Phillies game. Why are they both taking a dive? Strike 2. Like, at least if the Jays don't get through, could you at least give me Albert Pujols going out as a champion? Could you at least give me that? It's better than the Astros. Well, at least if everything goes to shit, we got the Atlanta Braves. I'm sure they'll go deep. Oh, ball. In the end, Winvo, you know this channel goes off the rails sometimes. Normally, it's what goes on in the chat. So, two and two. 2 outs. Nobody on. Can Manoah strike out? Frazier be a ground out. Merrifield to Vladdy. That's 3 outs. Adam Frazier grounds out. 4-2-3. Merrifield to Vladdy. No runs, no hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Teoscar Hernandez, Matt Chapman, Raimel Tapia. No, wait. Kirk Hernandez Chapman. Kirk Hernandez Chapman. There we go. Kirk Hernandez Chapman. The bottom of the 4th. Hold on. Phillies. Yeah, exactly. But we're back. Bottom of the 4th. First. Oh, it's 4-2. Cardinals. What do we know? Well, those 3 runs in the first inning is the only thing separating the Jays from a win. Manoah's been good since that first inning. He's calmed down. See what the Jays can do. It'd be nice to see them get 4 runs and then close the damn thing out. That would be nice. That would be nice. Bottom of the 4th. Castillo versus Kirk. Kirk, that's a ball, 1-0. One and 0. One and 1. Strike. Strike. Swung. 1-2, and the Cardinals got scored on again. Brandon Marsh, 5-2, 5-2. Kirk, that's 2-2. Yep, I guess I'm going to have to. The way both these series are going right now, I guess in about 3 days' time, I'll just have to be playing the Tomahawk Chop on repeat. At least we got the Braves. At least we got the Braves if everything goes to shit. And I guess the Mets. But, you know. Stroh ain't playing for the Mets. Why should I care? That's going to be punched through. Can Kirk get there? And no. Grounds out. Kirk grounds out. Where are we? 4th. Grounds out. That'd be 4-3. Frazier to France. Yep. Frazier to France. So Crawford, Rodriguez, and France in the 5th inning. Bo Bichette, strike 1. Oh, wait, no. That's just throwback. Why are you showing old? There we go. Teoscar. There we go. 47 pitches. 6-2. Oh, okay. Ball, 1-0. Kyle Schwarber sack fly. Yep, that game's over. Seems you can't live without L's. I chose this. Well, the Cardinals. Oh, what a grab. What a grab by J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford to France for the ground out. 2 outs. Teoscar put some speed onto that. But 2 half innings from hell, and both my teams are probably going to be down 1-0. Yeah, I chose this when it comes to the Jays. The Cardinals, and that's a pop-up. That's a foul out, pop-up, or just a foul ball pop-up, 0-1. When it comes down to it, though, the Cardinals, well, they haven't been really that good since Pujols left, and now they're being fraudulent. So, there you go. At least I have a soft spot for the Braves. Works out for me. 50th pitch for Castillo. That's a high pitch or a high drive, high hit, and caught by Julio Rodriguez. Flies out. Matt Chapman flies out to Julio Rodriguez. 0-0. No hits, no runs. Going into the 5th inning. Be back. Sit tight. Right now, Astros, Braves. And I want the Braves to win. Braves win in 7 once again. Right now, as it is, before the playoffs, it was Cardinals, Blue Jays. Well, that right now don't look so good. So, we'll just go Astros, Braves rematch. We'll go chalk. And Braves win in 7 because go Braves. Sit tight, be back. flies out. They got me. Crawford flies out to Springer. Rodriguez is up. Top of the 5th. Wasted my time a little bit. That's my bad. Maybe it'll be about 5:30. Maybe it'll be about 5:30. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, maybe this will end about 5:30. I mean, the game's been pretty fast since Manoah had a shit first inning. Yeah, for sure. Rodriguez, strike. 5.5. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, could be. Rodriguez in the 5th. That's a fly ball, and they'll go out foul. Fifth inning. Talking about the home run derby, I guess. Rodriguez. Manoah versus Rodriguez, 1-2. He pops it up, and it'll go out of play. Still 1-2. Bottom of the 9th, 1 out for the Cardinals, and yeah, they're done for the game. Bad situation there. Dodgers Yankees, my thought for the World Series, and I would hate it. Probably wouldn't even want to watch it, frankly. I guess I'd root for the Dodgers, ironically enough. Dodgers Yankees would be more stuffy than Rays Dodgers. That's going to be a ball. 2-2. Acevedo. Arenado single, first base runner. Good. Arenado got a single. Not that that'll do anything. It's like Acevedo, Arenado. There we go. Top of the 5th. Manoah make a go 7 if he gets both outs. He make a go 7. Maybe. Oh. And he walks. He hits Rodriguez again. He hits him again. Aaron Judge goes crazy in that series. Probably. And he hits Julio again in the elbow. Oh, come on. 2 outs, runner on first. Yep. Elbow. He got him in the elbow. He didn't even hit him, actually. Oh, was it the freaking wrist? Okay. You got lucky. Let's get a double play. Ty France. So let's make him ground into a double play. Huh. Most boring would be A's versus Baltimore or A's versus Tampa. Well, we'll probably not get that in a good couple of years. It'll take a while before we get that. Gladly. Strike. 1-1. Or 0-1, actually. Castillo, Manoa. Here's the throw. The pitch. That's going to be a single. Ty France. And runners on the corners with 1 out. Here we go. 3-0 Mariners with runners on the corners. Top of the 5th. 1 out. Ty France got a good line drive single there. Bounces in front of Hernandez. Eugenio Suarez is next. Y'all are playing well. Y'all are playing well. Alek Manoah only had really 1 bad inning, but the Jays can't hit. Or no, they can hit. They just can't score. Let's put it like that. Double play. Jays need a double play. To be honest. 6, 7, 8, 9. Dylan Carlson walk, runner on second. So first and second, 2 outs for the Cardinals. That's still not great. They need a grand slam. Eugenio Suarez. Well, the Blue Jays do too. Eugenio Suarez had an RBI double in the first inning. Grounded out in the 3rd. Top of the 5th. What does he do? Pops it. And that's going to be a fielder's choice. It's a driven-in run. Rodriguez got driven in just again, like he did the first time he got hit. Fielder's choice. Four 0 Seattle. Chapman to Merrifield. Fielder's choice. They got one of the outs. They just couldn't get the other. That's not a hit, though. Fielder's choice is not a hit. No, I guess it is then, actually. I guess it is. 1 hit. Oh, wait, no. The hit came from France. Oh, no, okay. So it's 4-4 on hits. And 4-0 on runs. Cal Raleigh is back up. 2 outs, 1 on. 0-1. Can Manoah limit the damage? Pops it up. Right to Matt Chapman. Yep, infield fly. And that'll be 1 run, 1 hit. 4-0. That's the top of the 5th. We're on to the bottom. Raimel Tapia, Danny Jansen, and Whit Merrifield at the bottom of the 5th for the Blue Jays. Let's pop this here. There we go. Top of the 5th going to the bottom of the 5th. 5:07 be about 2 hours. That ain't bad. Should be able to get to about the 7th inning. Or like the last. Nolan Gorman single, 1 runner score, 6-3, 2 outs. All right. Ain't too bad. 5.5. 4.5 innings. Not too bad. Pretty good show here. There we go. Manoah still has pitched 5 innings. One, two, three. 3 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strikeouts. Runs, 4, and 4 earned runs. And Castillo pitching to Tapia. First strike, 1-1 now. Yadier Molina strikes out. Phillies win 6-3. Tapia in the bottom of the 5th. Tapia pops it foul, but it'll fall out of play, 1-2. Well, at least the Jays win. They're not the only ones losing that I want to win, so at least it's a 3-game series instead of a 1-game playoff. That's the good news. I could take, flush it and do better. And Tapia lines it foul, 1-2. Ball, 2-2. Castillo's at 56 pitches. The Jays are the only Toronto team that's not choking and bottling. And Tapia flies out. Tapia flies out to Kelenic. Number 7. I mean, you could totally, but they're fighting though. They're getting hits. They just haven't scored any runs, but they're not completely choking. Manoah just had 1 bad inning. Baseball's baseball. You lose by 4, it's still not really choking. Yeah, I root for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's not the best choice, but I do. Danny Jansen flies it out to... Yep, it's going to fly out to Rodriguez. Yep, fly out, 8. Danny Jansen flies out. Whit Merrifield's up next. Let's just take the out here. Let's just take the out here. Oh, Luis Castillo only has 1 strikeout. Okay. See, the Jays definitely haven't just looked, I should say. 58 pitches. Whit Merrifield. Come on now. We got 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 more innings. Whit Merrifield. Yeah, Rory's a Habs fan. They did get one over on us. I will say that. Castillo. Ball. 1-1? Yep, 1-1. I mean, they're hitting Castillo hard. The ball just ain't going out. That's 1-2. They're getting hits off. Rangers and Islanders is what BKL's a fan of. You're a fan of both New York teams? How's that possible? That's like somebody saying they're a fan of the Cubs and the White Sox. Explain to me how that's possible. 61 pitches for Castillo. This is his 62nd. Ball, 2-2. Be nice if George Springer could at least hit a home run if he gets up there. Or Merrifield hits a home run. Back-to-back wouldn't be too bad either. Merrifield pops it, and that'll go down for a hit. That'll be a single for Whit Merrifield. single for Whit Merrifield. It's another hit for the Blue Jays. George Springer is up. TFC chokes so much they can even play a team on an AYSO team and still choke. I agree. Boom. Broken bat, base hit. Yep. Pretty good hit, though. You don't hear somebody saying they're a Chicago sports fan. They say they root for both the White Sox and Cubs. Maybe it's a different situation. Seems pretty similar to me. George Springer versus Castillo. 63 pitches for Castillo. Can Springer drive one? Come on. 1 for 2 is George Springer. Just get something out of this. Broke his bat. Doesn't look like it got completely broken, but that's the better news. You don't want shards of bat to go out fully broken, and you don't want to possibly be caught corking. I'm not saying he does, but that's going to be. Beats it out. Infield single. 2 on, 2 out. George Springer beats it out. 2 on, 2 out. And Bo Bichette's coming up. The Jays are manufacturing something. Here they are. Here they go. Springer. Boom. Just hustles it out. That's awesome. He hustled it out. Frazier had to ride over to get that ball. Had to ride over, and luckily took a little bit longer than you'd want it to, and George Springer gets an infield single. Because Canada never got an NFL team, and they got all those other league teams. Bo Bichette, 2 on, 2 out, 1 strike there. Jays could string hits. They just can't get any runs out of it, but it would be nice if Bo Bichette can make this deficit a 1-run game, or make this deficit 1 run. It would be nice. With 4 innings to go. Bo Bichette. Strike 2. Strike 2. 0-2 for Bo Bichette. No, Canada won't get an NFL team. I'd put money on it. I think they're good at 32. I think more likely England gets an NFL team than Canada does. Bo Bichette hits it, and that'll be straight on, and that's a ground out. 4-3. France. Frazier to France. That's 0 runs and 2 hits once again. Going to the top of the 6th. But the Jays be Mitch, Santana, and Kelenic in the 6th. But the Jays are getting hits. It's not a bad performance by the Blue Jays by any means. Yeah, CFL is Canada. Yeah, well, that also helps. Here we go. Getting to the top of the 6th. I feel like we're going to have some late drama. Yeah, I agree with that. I feel like there's going to be some late drama here. I think there's going to be some late drama here. And I mean late. Not extra innings late, but, you know. Oh, hold on. It was actually top 5. Yep. There we go. 34 wins by 1 run for the Mariners, most in MLB, but I don't know if that'll be a problem today. 4 runs for the Mariners, no runs for the Jays, 4 hits to 6 hits, no errors on either side. Manoah's still out for another inning. Mitch. That's a ball. Big slider for Manoah in the 6th, top of the 6th. .307. No strike. Yeah, the East is weak in CFL. Man, the Mariners are hot. Gotta say, they're a hot team. Doing pretty well. That's going to be hit. Down to Chapman. Mitch grounds out to Matt Chapman. 5-3. Then Vladdy makes the force. 5-3. Carlos Santana next up. 79th pitch for Manoah at the very least. I said about 6 innings for Manoah. That's not a bad start. Especially after that first inning. .5.1. 5 1/3 for Manoah so far. Santana hits it. Manoah fields it right to Vladdy. No, Manoah takes it himself. Unassisted force. Santana gets force out. Top of the 6th, Jared Kelenic. 2 outs. Manoah, good run there. 6 innings. Maybe it. Not completely sure. Oh, nice behind the leg catch. It rolls in, but nice by Manoah. And they're going to pull him. 5 2/3 for Alek Manoah. 5 2/3 allows 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, walks, 1 walk, 2 walks, 3 walks, 3 walks, strikeout, 1 strikeout, 2, 3 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts for Manoah. 4 strikeouts for Manoah. He's been pulled. Yeah, Luis Castillo's a great pitcher. So 5 2/3 for Alek Manoah. 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Not a bad line, but not the best. Not the best line, but not the worst. I'm not putting this all on him. That first inning really made it look worse. But other than that, he worked a very good inning, or other 4 innings. Even the one he allowed the 4th run in. So see who they go to. for Jared Kelenic. Could be a lefty specialist because he ends the inning, so they could change somebody going into the 7th, which is good news. Castillo pitched 5 innings. Probably going to pitch another at the very least, I would say. Feel bad for the Nigerian national team. Costa Rica just announced they'll play Nigeria at Estadio Nacional de Costa Rica in a World Cup send-off match next month. Nigeria does not know what's coming to them. Yeah, I agree. Costa Rica will probably win. They'll do really well. It's hard to win in Costa Rica, especially even for CONCACAF teams. So just imagine a team who's not from CONCACAF going down there. They won't know what hit them. You're right. They won't know what hit them. You're right. Manoah's off after 5 2/3. 79 pitches. Not too bad. 1 walk. Well, 2 hit by pitches, but 1 base on balls. But Tim Meza, the next pitcher. Tim Meza, the next pitcher for the Blue Jays. For the top of the 6th. Kelenic versus Meza, and he gets him to ground out. There you go. Kelenic grounds out. Chapman to Vladdy. Frazier, Crawford, and Rodriguez at the top of the 7th for the Mariners. For the Jays, we got Vladdy. Bottom of the 6th, we got Vladdy, Kirk, and Hernandez. That's Tim Meza's only inning. A third of an inning. Zeros all around. That'd be easy. Zeros all around. If they pull them. If they don't. If they don't. So about, 6:07? Pretty fast game. Yeah, they probably will. They're going to get CONCACAF, I agree. 4 innings, or 3.5 more, because the Jays would still have to play the bottom of the 9th. What if they scraped like 1 or 2 here and then got the rest in the bottom of the 9th and walked it off? That would be amazing. I kind of see that happening for some reason. El Clasico. October 16th. Holy shit, that's like next week. Yeah, that's about like next week. Next Saturday. Danny Jansen, that's a strike. Oh, wait, no. They're showing more replays. Are you kidding me? Vladdy, Kirk, Hernandez. Vladdy fouls it off. 0-1. Ball, 1-1. Luis Castillo was acquired from the Reds on July 29th by the Mariners. All-Star in 2019 and 2022. Vladdy pops it, foul. Be 1-2. 1-2. Vladdy strikes out. Swinging. Alejandro Kirk is next. Big strikeout, yep. Two strikeouts for Castillo. Second strikeout. And Vladdy chased the inside pitch. Alejandro Kirk. Ball. Alejandro Kirk. Strike. 1-1. Kirk. Boom. Strike 2. Trying to make too much happen now, I think. One and 2. Kirk fouls it off. Not a horrible start. Ball 2 and 2, I think. Yep, 2 and 2. Come on, like the stream. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Yep. And Kirk fouls it off. Exactly. Alonzo Kirk, 3 and 2, full count. Yeah, that U20 World Cup should be a good one. Not that I'm covering it, but 8th pitch of the at-bat. 3 and 2, Kirk fouls it off. And it got caught. Flies out to the catcher. And Hernandez is up next. Teoscar Hernandez. And Teoscar gave him back his mask. That's the second out. Bottom of the 6th. Seven, 8, 9. So about an hour for the... Yeah. Teoscar hits it. And that will be a ground out from Suarez to France. Which is a 5-3 ground out. Frazier, Crawford, Rodriguez for the Mariners. The top of the 7th. It's all good. So after 6, it's 4-0 with the final 3 innings, the final third of the game to be played. See if the Jays put in a new pitcher. Actually, that could be a good use of game day. Hold on. Will Jays put in a new pitcher? I say, honestly, go Stripling game 2 and then hope you can get to a game 3 with Gausman. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. For me, if I'm the Jays, I would go 3-game series is getting tough. They have to win out. They have to win out. That's the reality of the situation. Now, for me, if I'm the Jays, oh wait, I think it's Gausman Ray, isn't it? Then Stripling was. So they are going Gausman. So basically, we have to hope Gausman has an ace performance and win that match, and then hope that Robbie Ray. I hope that Ross Stripling does us a job. We're hoping a Manoah win would have been guaranteed, but no. I feel like the bottom of the 9th is going to be crazy for the Jays. Like, I feel like the bottom of the 9th is going to be something. I have a feeling. It's not over till it's over, but the bottom of the 9th. I'm just saying. Robbie Ray's pitching tomorrow to be decided for the Jays. Okay, so could be Stripling. I have a feeling they are still with Tim Mesa. That's a ball. They're still going with Tim Mesa in the top of the 7th. I don't like that. Adam Frazier, former Mississippi State Bulldog, 1-1. Tim Mesa. So we're still with Tim Mesa, so let me move that over. Top of the 7th. Pops it, and that'll be a force out, unassisted force, unassisted ground out. Vladdy, force out on Frazier, 1 out. J.P. Crawford is next. Castillo looks like he's done for the day. It looks like Castillo's done for the day, but we'll see what happens in the bottom of the 7th. Mesa versus Crawford. Strike 1. Looks like 2.5 innings within an hour, probably. That's hit. Foul. 2 strikes. Hold on. Got to get that. There we go. That's one thing I missed. Jays tied tomorrow's series. They got to face Logan Gilbert on Sunday. Yep. That's go to Bichette. Bichette throws to Vladdy. Got him. Ground out. That'll be 6-3. 6-3 ground out. Julio Rodriguez is up next. 2 outs against Seattle. Nice. Looks like Mesa will stay in for Rodriguez. Or no, they're going to pull him. They're going to pull Tim Mesa. He pitched a full inning. Tim Mesa's getting pulled, and it looks like we're going to Jimmy Garcia. 1 full inning. 0s across the board. Let's look if he had any strikeouts. Kellenic, no. No walks either. 0s across the board for Tim Mesa. Jimmy Garcia is what the Jays are pulling out now for this next batter. Another 0.1. 6.2. 6 2/3 pitched. And it looks like Castillo went 6. And the Jays are already on their 3rd pitcher. And I guess the Mariners be on there. But it's Jimmy Garcia. Here we go. try to get Rodriguez out. Rodriguez got struck out in the second inning by Manoah, got hit by pitch twice and driven in once he got hit by pitch. Well, so what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 23 at bats for the Jays so far. $28 for the Mariners so far. And it is Jimmy Garcia. Yep. See what he can do. Can he get Julio Rodriguez out at the top of the 7th? Garcia ball 1-0. Rodriguez 0 for 1, hit by pitch in his other 2 at bats. I should say runs batted in are what runs are on this counter. That's hit. That'll be a hit for Rodriguez. Tapia, single for Julio. Ty France is up next. But Jimmy Garcia has to face 3 players, 3 batters, unless he ends the inning. So he has to face Ty France. Not a bad pitch, but the location just didn't fall to a good amount. 7th inning. To the 7th inning stretch we will be once this out, the 3rd out is recorded here. Ty France. Could that be? Strike 1. Jimmy Garcia taking his sweet time to make this pitch. 0-1, the count. Strike 2. 0-2. Previous comments. All right. The game will be in Iraq, and I think Costa Rica should still be able to defeat Iraq, especially since Costa Rica is better, and Costa Rica does not get affected if they're the away team playing the opponent's home. I agree with that. That's their friendly in the Middle East after their farewell friendly. But yeah, I think that's a good assessment. That'll be pop down and Jimmy Garcia 1-3. Yep. Ty France grounds out. 1 hit. Take a short break. I'll be back. It is Chapman, Tapia, Jansen, the bottom of the 7th for the Jays. back. 7th inning stretch. Yep. That's where we are now. 4-0, only 2 innings. Runs were scored in. Let's see if the Jays can make that 3. Maybe 4. Probably need that, but I do not want extra innings, but Luis Castillo should be. I don't think he's pitching after the way he was in the dugout. I don't think he's pitching the 7th inning. I think he's out. And it's still Luis Castillo in the 7th inning against Matt Chapman. That's a ball. It still is. He faked everybody out. He faked everybody out. He faked everybody out. Matt Chapman, strike 1, 1-1. Come on, Chappie. Let's get some sort of hit. Come on. I know, but he was walking down the stairs in the dugout. I was like, that must mean he's done. 2-1. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. If you watch Sunday on Decision Day, which team is going to make it to the playoffs, Eastern and Western Conference? I think Orlando still makes it. And I think 7th place is Crew doesn't make it. Cincinnati and Orlando make it. That's what I say. Western, I think Minnesota, I think RSL popped away. I think RSL, Vancouver doesn't make it. Portland makes it. Wait, is it Portland RSL? Portland makes it. Minnesota makes it. There we go. Minnesota, Vancouver, Portland. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Portland and Minnesota make it. Vancouver and RSL don't. There we go. Chapman strikes out. Swinging. Raimel Tapia is next. $87 pitches for Castillo. Haven't really tested him at all. I hope he does too. I don't want to watch terrorist ball at the World Cup by El Gordo Martino. I want Mexico to do good, so in this case, so yeah, I hope he does. 0-1 on Tapia. Tapia, strike 2, 0-2. The Jays are going to have to make it all up in 2 innings if they don't even allow any more. A little bit of a, or at least, well, yeah, I guess make all up at least the 4 and hopefully extra innings, but extra innings might not even end after 1 or 2 because guess what? No second base runner, ghost runner in the playoffs. 2-2. Danny Jansen is next. Yep. That's off for a foul. 2-2. This has to be Castillo's last inning at some point. It has to. Well, it has to be. He's getting close to 100 pitches. Been cruising all game. Tapia strikes out. Swinging. Next up is Danny Jansen. 4 strikeouts for Castillo. Danny Jansen hits it foul, 0-1. So next inning, looks like for the Jays, Merrifield, Springer, Bo Bichette. Hugo Sanchez is a better manager, and he should be calling out Tata. If I play the sound, I get copyright strike. I can't do that. So 0-2. Ball 1-2. "96 pitches for Castillo. If he gets out of this inning, this should be his last. Two. Feel like the bottom of the ninth is going to be crazy. Jansen, 3-2. Will be nice to see Merrifield get up there and hit a home run. If Jansen reaches safely, at least cut the deficit to 2. Would be nice. Jansen. Strikeout. Swinging. 3 strikeouts in a row for Luis Castillo in this inning. 4-0. Top of the 8th we go. Top of the 8th we go. We got Suarez, Raleigh, and Mitch. Suarez, Raleigh, top of the 8th. And we'll see if there's another Jays pitcher. It's still Jimmy Garcia. I could see them putting in Zach Pup and then Anthony Bass. And if they need extra innings and they need Jordan Romano, they'll do that. So, 2 full innings to go. Very fast game, it seems. Yeah, because the Jays, even though they've hit, they can't extend an inning. Hell, the only reason it's so long is because that first inning by the Mariners. It's been pretty fast on both ends since, I have to say. Top of the 8th. Zach Pop is in. Yep. One hit. Zach Pop, 0-1, strike on his first pitch to Eugenio Suarez, the top of the 8th. The Canadian pitcher. And that's 1-1. Game has changed, but I still don't think Pele is the most overrated, but he's definitely, I wouldn't say most overrated, but there are points to the fact that he is overrated. 2-1. Not completely overrated. He's still one of the greats, but he's not better than Messi or Ronaldo or anybody more recent, Maradona. But he's still on the Mount Rushmore. 2-1. That's going to be a single. Suarez with a line single. One on, no out. Cal Raleigh is next. Ball. Oh. Cal Raleigh 1 for 3 with a home run today. Pops it foul, 1-1. $27 home runs by Cal Raleigh this season, most by a Mariners catcher. I'm happy with the result between the U.S. women's national team and England. The one time I'll ever root for England. Yeah, I'm happy with the result. Played very well. Strong game. Trevor Richards in the bullpen. All right. Strike 2. 2-2. Two and two. Ball. Oh. 3-2. Full count. Man, the Zach Pop guy sucks. What a horrible inning so far. I mean, I know we're already down 4-0, but I like the format of 2023 Leagues Cup. Strikeout. Cal Raleigh strikes out swinging. One out. Up next for the Seattle Mariners. Blue Jays playing at 3 again tomorrow. Should be a good match, hopefully. Goes our way. We at least get it to 3. That's all I'm asking for. Get to 3 matches, 3 games. Mitch, 0-3. 0 for 3. Should be. Ball. 0-1. Or 1-0. At least he did nothing. Yep. As far as I know, yep. That is good news. Foul, 1-1. That would be fitting. That would be awesome. Eight. Ball, 2-2. Zach Pop pitching is like pulling teeth. This man pitching is like watching somebody pull your own teeth. He slowed down the game a good bit, don't worry. Argentina, Portugal would be epic, but it's probably, yeah, you're right. It's probably not happening. I would love to see it happen. That's going to go fair. That's a hit. Eugenio Suarez to third. That is a double. Do you think the US WNT will defend their title 2023 World Cup? No. They'll lose. They'll lose. Don't worry. Chapman couldn't make the play. Double for Mitch. Of course, finally does something good in his final at bat. Oof. At least he didn't score anybody. Zach Pop is off. Trevor Richards will be on. Only what? Got 1 out? Yep. I'm going to have to change those runs. But, yeah, I can't wait either. Be fun. At least going to see Kelenic hit for the Mariners. 5:30. Damn. Yeah, I said about 6. Well, there you go. There's your answer. Yeah, he did. Bobby Bacala did give the Jays some tips. They suck right now. One really bad inning, but still, when that puts you down in the playoffs and you only can hit and not score any runs, well, what you got? Probably. Trevor Richards? Yes. The pitcher is Trevor Richards. First pitch, strike to Carlos Santana. Most likely, the Jays will have to face Jarred Kelenic in this inning, at the very least, up 2. So the final inning will be Frazier, Crawford, Rodriguez. 2 strikes, at the very least. Still pissed with the Dinamo Zagreb game. Yeah, they got screwed. I agree. Heavily. Strikeout! Strikes out Santana. Actually, no. Zach Pop did strike out Colorado, yeah. My bad. How's the game been? It's my break right now. 4-0 Mariners. First inning, they scored 3 runs. Scored another run in the 5th. Manoah definitely looked like he was about to pull a Rick Ankiel 2000 in that first inning. And that's pretty much put this game away. Luis Castillo, amazing game from Castillo on the mound. And they're going to replace him by Paul Sewald, with Paul Sewald at the top of the 8th, or bottom of the 8th. But well-deserved by Castillo, because that was an amazing 7 innings from Castillo, keeping the Jays to not scoring, even though they did get a good couple hits. Fair ball, unassisted force out, Vladdy. And that'll be 2 hits, no runs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. Trevor Richards gets 2 outs. They always let me down. What are you talking about? Besides 2017, they always let me down. And 2019, the Raptors. But it's very selective when they don't want to let me down. Or any team that I root for that doesn't have Tom Brady on it. 2021 Mississippi State baseball team didn't let me down. Everything else has. Toronto Blue Jays. Even 2015 let me down. 2016 let me down. Rebuilt. They weren't great. So on and so forth. Basically, 2017 TFC. Other than that, everybody's let me down. You hate to see it. I'll be back. There we go. What happened for your team in the NHL? The Leafs always lose in the first round, so there you go. I won't believe they won a round until they actually do it, and even then, pinching myself probably wouldn't even work. Yeah, Chicago Fire did resign Gaston Jimenez. That wasn't great. Inning and a half more to go in this game. The bottom of the 8th, the Jays got Whit Merrifield, George Springer, and Bo Bichette. You know exactly how this goes. With that being said, 8th inning, 9th inning. See what the Jays do. He isn't a DP anymore, yeah, but he still ain't good, so it's a waste of time. And Castillo's still out there. Castillo is still out there. Whit Merrifield. 100 pitches and he's still out there. Yeah, Mexico would win. Yeah, I agree. 0-2. (102) pitches for Castillo. He's still in there. He is still in there. Oh my word! Yeah, player of the game, Luis Castillo. Ball 1-2. Well, at least the heart of our order's going to be hitting the bottom of the ninth. Oh, his career high in pitches is 123. He could go complete game if he wanted to, and that'll be a fly out. A fly out to Mitch. Yes. So that'd be fly out 9. Next is George Springer. Pop up 1 away. Jays 5 outs away from losing game 1. Andres Munoz is up in the bullpen for the Seattle Mariners as well. Wonder if a Seawald's still up. Springer. Springer, strike 1. Luis Castillo's damn good, I have to say. Four runs is enough to beat the Blue Jays. That's a 0-2 foul ball. Is what it is. I mean, you can't say this game was anything wrong. Luis gets traded out of Cincinnati, and all of a sudden he's good. He was good with the Reds. He was good with the Reds. Stop acting like he wasn't. He actually did better with the Reds, the splits he had with them, than he did with Seattle. It only is that he was the only, well, 1 of 2 good pitchers. What happened to Hunter Green, by the way? Oh! Springer hitting the elbow. Hit by pitch. Springer. Springer was hit by the pitch. 1 on. 1 on, 1 out. Hit by the pitch, George Springer. Well, Cincinnati's the only. He's talking about the Cincinnati Reds. George Springer got whopped there by the ball. And he'll have to. And it was in the hand, too. Damn. It was in his hand, too. I thought it was the elbow. He got hit in the hand. Oh! Oh. Yep. That's not good. I think, yeah, that may not be. Springer hit by the pitch. And he'll walk. He's good. He's good to run at the very least. Well, it's called ESPN Plus, and it's on ESPN itself. ABC was the Cardinals, and Luis Castillo is he's getting pulled. 7 and out, 3rd innings. 7 1/3 innings for Luis Castillo. That's actually pretty good. Hits. He gave up 6 hits. No runs, no earned runs, walks. I think it was just 1 walk. Yep. The 1 hit by pitch. Strikeouts. 1 strikeout. 2. 5 strikeouts. Not a bad line whatsoever. Probably because you're locally in Seattle. That probably helps. They probably simulcasted it because they're locally there. But I think there's also, if I'm not mistaken, maybe that's just Toronto, local broadcast at the same time. But then again, it would have. Luis Castillo pitches 7 1/3. Next inning for the Mariners at the top of the ninth will be Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, J.P. Crawford, and Julio Rodriguez. Again, I said I would bash everybody over the head with a former Mississippi State Bulldog thing. See what the Jays could do. Could they get 5 runs and just have to pitch out at the top of the ninth? That would be great if they could somehow figure that out. That'd be cool. I don't know if it'll happen. Wouldn't it be crazy if the Jays just say, damn it, we'll do it already? I have to change the runs if Springer scores, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Bottom of the 8th, 1 on, 1 out. And they've replaced Luis Castillo with Andres Munoz. Has to get the last 2. Munoz. The bottom of the 8th. Be Bo Bichette versus Munoz. Ball, 1-0. Slider ran away from him. Oh, you were talking about your time when you. Okay. All right. Bo, strike 1, 1-1. Vladdy going on deck. He already should have been there, but okay, Vladdy. 1-1. Fly. Long. Fly. Ball. Caught. And Springer tags back. Fly out to Mitch by Bo Bichette. Vladdy Guerrero up. Against Munoz. 2 outs, 1 on. We have winning Leagues Cup next year. Right now, Club America. If they keep playing the way they are, Club America. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. with a full inning left to go. I say just keep Trevor Richards in unless the Jays could somehow make a 2-out rally to where they get 4 or 5 runs. At this point, strike. Munoz, 103. My man with the bus streams. But, hey, they should understand it's the Seattle Mariners in the playoffs. That's all you got to say. I'm sure they. Unless you're not while you're in Seattle, so. Only inning, and it's only a full inning. 5 minutes, 20 minutes education can wait, frankly. 1-1. More mad about the YouTube part of things. 1-2. One and two. Munoz with the pitch. 6 pitches. And Vladdy grounds out. Crawford to France. 6-3 ground out. 0 hits, 0 runs this inning. We go up to the top of the 9th. Minutes before this game becomes a 3-hour match, but that's about right. Is Seattle Mariners what we expected? No, I thought the Jays would. Well, the Jays exactly did what I expected them to do. They walked Julio Rodriguez twice, and they paid for it. You give the Mariners base runners, they're going to make you pay for it. And that's exactly what the thought was. You have to limit their base runners because they definitely like to manufacture runs instead of just going straight for home runs. They play more small ball, and if we remember the last time the Jays played a team who played small ball in the playoffs, they got absolutely scalped. Kansas City. So, and this team actually is very similar to that 2015 team where they are bangers, a bunch of bangers. They don't play small ball. They don't like to play small ball. And the players that can't hit home runs can't hit, a.k.a. Raimel Tapia, Whit Merrifield. Danny Jansen does enough, but, I'll give him a benefit of the doubt. I mean, he's still got 6 hitters, or 7 hitters out of 9 that actually are good. But here's the problem. When they get hits, they can't manufacture runs unless they have a bomb at the end of it. And they did not have a bomb at the end of it. Simple as. Simple as. That's the way this game's played, especially when it's the Jays versus the Mariners. See what we got. Padres Mets tonight at 7. Both the Cardinals and the Jays lost game 1 as it stands. And Trevor Richards stays on for this half inning. So that would be 1.1 2/3 if he finishes the inning. Not that it matters. 1 strike, 0-1 on Adam Frazier, the former Mississippi State Bulldog. And that's 1-1. Again, I will hammer that home. Because why not? I have to give him respect. He was a dog. He was a dog. I have to give him respect. That's going to be foul 1-2. Adam Simber, for what fucking reason? 1-2. Frazier, Crawford, Rodriguez. And is it Paul Sewald? Yep, Paul Sewald is the closer. Honestly, Mariners, maybe. Blue Jays, no. No, even if they get through, they may could win a game, maybe. They're not using Manoah. They're not using Gossman, Barrios. The bats, I mean, they weren't horrible today. They got hits. They just can't manufacture runs to save their lives unless it's at the end of a home run after like 2 hits. Foul. So, no. Not seeing everybody else's predictions. I think the Mariners have a chance, though. A slight chance, but a better chance than us to beat the Astros. And that's the ball. 2-2. 3-2. Full count. Crawford. Adam Frazier went to Mississippi State. Look him up. He went to State. 3-2. Pops up. Goes into foul ground, but Chapman, no, Tapia gets it. Frazier flies out. Stayed actually in fair ground to Tapia. Right fielder, 7. The left fielder, 7. J.P. Crawford is next. 2 outs to go. Defensively for the Jays. They'll be 3 outs away from losing. J.P. Crawford. Ball. 0-1 or 1-0. 14 pitches. $5.55. 5.53 is what is it? That's a strike. Foul off. 1-1. $5 p.m. your time, probably not mine. One and two. I think I'm doing something to 10th anyway. 5 p.m. me. Okay. I don't even know where to find it, probably. 2 and 2. But I think 8th, 9th, 10th? No, nothing on the 10th, actually, unless... Well, no. Ball. 3 and 2. Full count again by Trevor Richards against J.P. Crawford. Julio Rodriguez is next. Julio. 3 and 2. Here we go. Ball. And that's a walk. He walks Crawford. Rodriguez in France. Unless there's a double play here. Possibility we still see Ty France. Radio live stream. It's all in Arab if you don't mind. Yeah. I can't read it. So, you'd have to walk me through it. And it looks like the Jays are going to pull. Trevor Richards for Adam Simber. Yep. Of course they would. So it's points. 6, 6 and 2, 7. Six. 0.2, 7, 2.1. Hits yellow. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk. Right. 1 strikeout. Oh, the commentary's an error. Nothing else. Okay, so that's actually... Should have said it like that. Adam Simber trying to get a double play here, I guess. Buff streams, maybe, but we'll see. Adam Simber out of the bullpen, trying to get a double play here. Adam Simber hop, the little hop. Jordan Hadamo will probably play, I think. But Adam Simber playing against Julio Rodriguez here, trying to get a double play probably. Is somebody wearing an L3 jersey back there? Yep, he is. Somebody's wearing an L3 jersey behind the plate. Oh. In the seats behind the plate. That's kind of cool, not going to lie. Adam Simber. Pops it up. Julio Rodriguez pops out to Chapman. And we have Ty France, 2 outs at the bottom. Got college football. Yeah, state plays tomorrow, so that's what I'm doing. Ty France. Four nothing. Seattle is looking like the answer to this. Ty France. 1 pitch, 1 out for Simber. 2 pitches. That's a strike, 0-1. Yeah, but I think they're trying, that's like putting over the movie Scream. I think they're sending people to do that. And it works. People are thinking about that movie. Not that I'd see it, but, you know. They did that in like an Oakland A's game as well. And that's going to be a Whit Merrifield to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. That should do it for them. 0 runs, 0 hits. We'll see what the Jays get in the bottom of the 9th. This could be a crazy bottom of the 9th, or this could be absolutely nothing. We will find out. Can't wait. Go Jays, go. Probably nothing, though. But for this inning, this bottom of the 9th, we got Alejandro Kirk, Teoscar Hernandez, and Matt Chapman coming up to hit. If they get through that, Raimel Tapia, Danny Jansen, Whit Merrifield. Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yep. Hopefully we get to that portion of the lineup without 0 outs, and hopefully something happens out of it. All right. Adam Simber got the .2 outs. Went for 2/3 of an inning. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. But I won't put that down unless... Well, no, he probably won't come out if we go to extra innings. We're probably not going to extra innings anyway. Very likely so. So it is what it is. Adam Simber finishes night. 6 innings, 6.2, 7.1, 8, 1, 9. There we go. So that would count up. Yep. 1 shutout in postseason history for the Seattle Mariners. 2000 ALCS Game 1 against the Yankees. See if they're going to bring up Paul Sewald. And no, it's still Munoz. They're okay with rolling with him. 7 pitches for the Mariners. Munoz. And he has some more to go. Probably just be over 3 hours this game. Alejandro Kirk. Probably more. I'll cover the final. Everything else, probably not. But the final, both legs, yes, I will. Same weekends, the MLS playoffs are being played. in CONCACAF League and all that. So the final, yes. When it comes to the regular season or the Clausura, I'll do the full thing. But the way it works out here, only the final for the Liga Apertura. It is what it is. There's more open days when the Clausura is running, as you could tell. That's 2 strikes. 0-2 on Kirk. I'm sure. Because there's no Portland baseball team. Well, or at least Major League, I should say. 0-2. Kirk strikes out. Kirk strikes out. Swinging. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Jays 2 outs away from being down 0-1 on the brink of elimination. Boom. Not a bad swing by Kirk, but yeah, but I said major. Portland Pickles are a independent team. Next up, Teoscar Hernandez. Teoscar Hernandez, strike 1. Munoz is going off. Everybody on the Mariners went off today. The Jays weren't bad, but they weren't great. Jays weren't bad, but weren't great. Fouled off, 2 strikes. That's what happens. 2 strikes. Mariners are playing loose. The Jays, I think they are feeling the pressure after talking shit about pressure is something you only put in tires. Of course they do. What would you expect? That's the Jays for you. 1-2. Hernandez. Ball, 2-2. So 9 innings for the Jays. 7 hits allowed. 4 runs allowed. 4 earned runs allowed. 4 walks. 6 strikeouts. Pitching was. Not too bad of a line, but 2-2 here. And Andres Munoz has had 1.2 innings. Strikeouts! Teoscar Hernandez struck out swinging. So if he had 0.2, so that's 1.1. 5. Yep, 1 point. 1 out away for the Mariners to get game 1. 0.02. And the first out, 1. 0.1. And the fifth would be point. Yep. So 1 inning and 1 2/3. Chapman up. Chapman 1 out away for the Mariners to win this game. Strike 1. Chapman 1 for 3. Tapia. Danny Jansen. That's a hit. That's a hit for Matt Chapman. He's going to get a double. Matt Chapman doubles. Nothing that matters. Bo Bichette. Next up is Raimel Tapia, but it's a 4. It's a 4. 1. Chapman gets a hit, though. Hernandez. Here's Raimel Tapia. I still don't think we get back out of the bottom of the order, so Ball, 1-1, 1-0. I still don't think we get out of the bottom of the order with this game still alive, so it doesn't really matter. Tapia, Jansen, Merrifield, they all won't get hits. And Chapman gets to third base. The Jays will, if they can handle this, get a run. But Tapia, pass ball, Raleigh. 1-0 for Tapia. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out away for the Mariners. Fouled away, 1-1. They all have 4 at-bats and didn't do jack shit in them. Well, no, actually, Jansen and Merrifield only would have 3, but yeah. That is what it is, ain't it? Tapia. Strike! Low, under, but it's still a strike. Some Ted Lasso believe signs. 1-2 there against Raimel Tapia. Strike away for the Mariners. Munoz. Well, Chapman at third. Tapia versus Munoz versus Tapia. Raimel Tapia, can he stay alive or get a hit here? Timeout. Takes time. Be crazy if that did happen, but probably not. Raimel Tapia. Fouled. 1-2. Still. 1 strike away are the Mariners from winning game 1. I'll add those up pretty quickly. A little bit over in a 3-hour game. Tapia hits it, and it'll be a ground out. A ground out for Raimel Tapia. And that ends the game. Seattle Mariners win 4-0. Four at bats for the Jays. No runs. 2, 7 hits. That'll be 0 runs, 1 hit. And then Andres Munoz goes 1.2, 1 2/3. That's 1 hit. Two strikeouts. Mariners win 4-0. Big win for the Mariners. They have the first win of the series. Congratulations to them. If you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on live streams. Comment on this video. Put this to play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. See you within an hour for the review. It'll be up. By the way, Rumble link, backup channel, just in case, is in the description. Go subscribe to the Rumble as well, just in case if anything ever would happen. Videos will go up both starting on Saturday or maybe tomorrow. But go check that out. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. Congrats, Mariners, on the win.